the story that I'm about to share with you, you're not going to believe it. So because of the government shutdown, the US Army has told its soldiers and military personnel stationed in Germany that if they don't receive their paycheck soon, to use German food banks. I'm just going to leave that there. The source for this is Euronews. My name is Nick. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Love you folks to give me a follow.
All right, shalom, shalom. This is your brother Zakaria Allah, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Come with another lesson through the Spirit. Lord willing, real quick, I can make this, pretty brief. You know what I'm saying? We're coming into these times, man. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wachar Kudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and from I've grown in this truth under. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. All right. And so, all right, you saw those clips. You know what I'm saying? When I saw that one video, you know what I'm saying, of the Edomite talking about, you know, that the army has told the soldiers to go to a food bank in Germany, you know what I'm saying, because there's no funding, you know what I'm saying. I couldn't even believe that, you know what I'm saying. All right, I was sent that video from my beloved Akwath, you know what I'm saying. I couldn't believe it. But, yeah, I went and I looked it up. Sure enough, I found that, you know what I'm saying, real quick. Let me get a precept before I jump into it. All right, because this is showcasing just how far these devils have fallen, you know what I'm saying? And it's falling the same exact way that that ancient Rome had fallen. You know what I'm saying? Its money was debased. You know what I'm saying? These Edomites debased the currency. These Edomites had spread their legions, okay, their military, far too thin. And then they were unable to fund their many different campaigns. All right? And so the same thing is happening now. Okay? The same thing's happening now. So this is Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 10. It says, "But I have made Esau bare." No, Slaki, that's not what I want. Verse 7, excuse me. Jeremiah 49 and 7. It says, "Concerning Edom, thus saith Yahweh of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished?" All right? And there's no wisdom left with these Edomites, man. We are clearly seeing that. The world is seeing it. All right? The way that these jokers are conducting themselves. All right? And playing this whole tit for tat back and forth. You know what I'm saying? It's unbelievable to a lot of people around the world. All right? To see how this place, all right, Babylon the Great, which was once this great place to come to, is now, you know, is now a shell of its former self. You know what I'm saying? And these are the times that we were hoping for, that we were praying for. You know what I'm saying? We of the hopeful elect. Okay? And we're finally seeing it taking place. This is Jeremiah 51 and verse 6. It reads, "Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense." All right. So the nations are looking at this place, man, and they're like, hell no. Hell no. You know, they're literally watching. We're all watching. The world is watching this place fall into a dictatorship right before their eyes. Okay, it's falling into a dystopian type of setting. You know what I'm saying? The very thing that this place had accused all these other nations of doing to their citizens is happening now. You see? And it's about to get worse. Much, much, much worse. right? You know what I'm saying? To see that their military personnel are being subjected to go to food banks. You know what I'm saying? That is unfathomable. Let's go to Sirach, chapter 26 and verse 28. It reads, "There be two things that grieve my heart, and a third maketh me angry. A man of war that suffereth poverty, a man of war that suffereth poverty, and men of understanding that are not set by, and one that returneth from righteousness to sin. The Lord prepareth such an one for the sword." And these Edomites are prepared for the sword, man. The Lord's about to bring down that vengeance. All right, as we just read in Jeremiah, the 51st chapter. Okay? Because this is the time of the Lord's vengeance, and he's going to render into this place of recompense. All right? That sword is coming down on Babylon the Great, and we're seeing, you know what I'm saying, this same place that never gave you a share, never gave you a fair share, never gave you, you know what I'm saying, you know, a stake in the matter. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to the Elder Yashawamba, all right, and the brothers of Dallas, you know what I'm saying, they were holding their camp, and he mentioned the fact that, you know, here it is, you guys you guys have had over 400 year head start. A 400-year head start, and here you are in 2025 in the same food banks right next to these niggas. You see what I'm saying? And so this is how you know that wisdom is no more untaming, and this place is going down. Right? This place is going down, man, and it's beautiful to see. Let's go back to Jeremiah chapter 51, and let's hit verse 30. All right, because real soon these people are not gonna want to put their lives on the line for this place that doesn't give a shit about them. You know what I'm saying? People are about to stop looking at the left and the right. They're about to stop looking at this charade, and they're gonna see what's really happening. All right? That both sides play the same game. Both sides are on the same team. You see what I'm saying? The agenda is on track, no matter who's in office, no matter who's in position of power. You see? That two horns like a lamb written of in Revelation the 13th chapter. It's still here. Okay? These two horns, all right, had you believing that there was a choice when there is no choice. Because at the end of the day, the end goal was to always speak as that dragon, and they're speaking as that dragon in these last moments. Now they're taking away your food stamps. They're taking away your government assistance. They're taking away your pensions. They're taking away your crypto safety net you had. They're taking away your what else? They're taking away. All right, I just heard that they're taking away your Section 8. They're about to take away Section 8. Okay, this is not the same as taking away somebody's food stamps and someone's SNAP benefits. This is something entirely different. You take away Section 8, all right, you're dealing with the housing market. You're dealing with the banks now. This thing is about to spiral out of control. And this is why the scriptures say what they say, man. But let me get this in Jeremiah 51 and verse 30. It reads, "The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight." All right. Let me see if I can look that word up, forborne. Let's get that real quick. Okay, bear with me. I'm trying to make this quick, man. Let me see. All right, forborn. The word for forborn is chadal. All right, chadal. It says, to be flabby, to desist, all right, to desist, be lacking or idle, to cease, to end, to fall, okay, to forsake, to forbear, to leave off, to let alone, to rest, be unoccupied, unoccupied, excuse me, okay? So to come to an end. So the mighty men of Babylon, verse 30 again, the mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. These jokers no longer wish to fight for any cause that America's got going, man. Okay, those old days of proud to be the red, white, and blue. Okay, that's over, man. That's over. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holes. They have remained in their holds. All right, if I'm not getting paid to put my life on the line, at the very least, because these jokers didn't join up to these military encampments, these military branches, I should say. They didn't join up for some cause that they believe in. No, they joined so they can have a comfortable life. I was listening to Elder Monatizak, all right, Elder Monatizak out of South Carolina about a couple weeks ago, and he was going into the fact that there was this female soldier, okay, and she was proud as fuck, man, proud as hell, just boasting in the fact that she's getting her money paid. You know, she's getting her money from being in the army. You know what I'm saying? She goes home, she ain't got to worry about rent, she ain't got to worry about a car note, she ain't got to worry about nothing. All right, she gets things paid for and all that. Okay, I wonder how she's doing now. You see, pride comes with a cost. And here we're seeing it, you know what I'm saying? All you jakes that fell for the okie doke, man, y'all are in for a rude awakening. A rude awakening. Y'all about to be taken out, okay, in this third world war. Oh yes. Oh yes. It says their might have failed. They have become as women. Their might have failed. They have become as women. They have burned their dwelling places. Her bars are broken. Okay? It's over for this place, man. Right? All that's left is for the divulging into chaos, man. The spiral down into the inevitable outcome of chaos and mayhem. Okay? Let's go to 2nd Ezra. You know where I'm going. 2nd Ezra chapter 15. Let's get verse 15. It says, "For the sword and their destruction draws nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another." These jokers had to sit back and watch as their high officers, you know what I'm saying, all resigned, excuse me. Their high-ranking officers resigned because of this tyranny, because of this tyrannical overgrown child in the White House. I'll put it that way. You know what I'm saying? All right, there's a major break in command. And these people don't trust the ones that's commanding them anymore. You know what I'm saying? All right, so it's only a matter of time. It says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." It's only a matter of time before a coup, before, you know, the mutiny, if you will. Okay? So, yeah, man. I just want to jump on that a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Those videos were very very eye-opening, you know what I'm saying? And if you want to see the article that I was mentioning, let me show you real quick. Bear with me. All right, this is from MSN. All right, MSN.com. It says U.S. Army tells soldiers to go to the food bank as government shutdown halts pay. All right. It says soldiers from the Lithuanian army next to soldiers from the U.S. Army. Okay, that was during the Allied Spirit 25 U.S. military and North Atlantic Treaty Organization training exercise. All right. Real quick, let me just get this one paragraph. It says, and amid what is now the longest government shutdown in U.S. history, the approximately 37,000 U.S. service personnel stationed in Germany have reportedly been advised to seek help from food banks if their wages are not paid in November. Military personnel reportedly received their October salaries thanks to emergency funding drawn from multiple sources. $2.5 billion from the summer tax cut legislation, $1.4 billion from military procurement accounts, and $1.4 billion from research and development. Meanwhile, ICE, all right, ICE is still fully funded. These ICE agents are not going without a single check, you know what I'm saying, without a single check not being signed up to them. All right? They're getting their pay. And this is going to further cause the divide, man. So I'm going to cut that there. I pray this lesson was edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. All right, this is your brother Zakaria Allah, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. In closing, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, from I've grown in this truth under. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.